this Tuesday evening, or whenever you end up watching this. For those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. And I hope that you like what you see here. Hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. Hit that like button. And yeah, help support your girl as I continue to work on growing this channel. And that way we can stay acquainted with each other, you know when I'm live and all that good stuff, or when I post. For those of you who have already been rocking with your girl for a while, welcome back to the channel and thank you for the continued support. So I greatly appreciate all of you guys for being here and tapping in. So my girl is first one on deck again this time. Aya, what's up, girl? Hi. So yeah, as you guys saw in the description and all that in the title, this is going to be free yes and no's as well as discounted readings. $5 for 3 cards and $10 for 5 cards and $15 mini reads. So unfortunately, because of the stupid new update, I have to take a break right quick, really fast, to go in here and put the payment stuff. It doesn't let me do it like that anymore. It's very annoying. So just give me 1 second to do that, and then we'll get started. That's there, I can pin this comment. Ooh. This is what I'm talking about. I don't like this new update. It just kicked me out of my own reading. All right. Pin the message. Thank you. Fuck. This thing is fucking annoying. I really don't like this new update. But anywho. Yeah, so I'm also going to change the lighting because like I was with the bright lighting earlier and now like it's starting to hurt my eyes a little bit. So let's see. I like the purple one. Let's do purple. I do purple a lot on here. So I will be answering the questions in the order that I receive them and all that good stuff. And yeah, for those of you who end up paying for a reading or making a donation, you will jump in the line, shake your body all the time. So yeah, that's the way that it usually works on here. And I do my best to answer all the questions to the best of my capability and ability. I also try not to make mistakes when it comes to, if I don't see something in terms of a comment or something. It's kind of hard to do both at the same time, read and look at the comments. And like if people, ask a question and stuff, it's hard. But yes, okay. So my girl Aya wants this a general one. General card. I'm just gonna pull, if that's the case, instead of a tarot card, I think I'm gonna pull from a deck. Let's see. I'm gonna use this one. I haven't used this one in a while on here, the Energy Oracle. And then I'll just kind of read intuitively based on what I'm seeing there. All right, so this is for Aya, my girl. Also, for those of you who are here and you see her name, she's one of my admins or moderators, whatever, and she's also an amazing reader herself. So I would strongly suggest checking out her channel. Really great at what she does. Really on point with it. and a part of my soul tribe. So one of the people who I go to for readings. So you will not be disappointed. Disappointed. I will tell you that right now. All right. Oh, hi, Lauren. How are you? Another reader in the building. Oh, okay, I see you, girl. I see you. After I do Aya's, you'll be next, and then so Lauren, you can definitely ask a yes or no. Put it in the comment quickly so that way you'll be next in line. Very cool, very cool. I see Ari here. Okay, look at you guys coming in. All right, so this is for Aya. She just wants whatever comes out. She doesn't even want like a tarot card. She just wants whatever comes out for energy. So, ooh, the Temple Path. I like it. All right, so the Temple Path, that card represents in this deck, this is basically just saying like, this is a couple of things I'm getting from that. One of those things is like, the path is already kind of lit up for you when it comes to the things that you've been working towards, the things that you've been wanting in your life. But at the same time, this is also a time to kind of surrender control a little bit, rely on source a little bit more, because sometimes you might be having like a little bit of a hard time with being able to, work on that part of the navigation. That's what I just heard. Navigation was the word. Which I get, because it's like, it's one of those kind of things. It's like, it's very hard to be able to say, oh, I'm just going to, just let go and let God, or whatever you believe in, right? And it's like, the thing is, it's like, sometimes you have to do that in order to, you have to rely on something outside of yourself to be able to understand the premise that you can't do everything by yourself. It's very, very, almost arrogant as humans sometimes, that we think that we can just do everything by ourselves, so having faith in something outside of ourselves that helps us, when it comes to being able to pull through the harder times of our lives. I feel like that's what they're kind of saying. Just understand that, there is something outside of yourself that they want you to put more faith into, and, allow them to kind of help you navigate where you're going. Surrender control. Yeah, find that sense of balance. An angel of balance is on the bottom of the deck here. Finding a sense of balance when it comes to the two, right? Knowing that, yeah, you have some control, you have free will, but at the same time, you have to know that you can't do everything on your own, Surrendering control is what I'm getting here. And that's going to definitely help, lead you towards the door to personal healing and happiness here on the top of the deck. So there's some great changes coming through, but it's just a matter of being able to, kind of decipher and discern, when to, hold on to the principle of, oh, I have to do this, I have to do that, versus I'm going to, work on this sense of, surrendering control. Again, I hope that makes sense. Deceit is in the middle of the deck. And I'm not getting that this is outside of yourself. I'm getting this is like, self-deception, thinking you can do everything on your own and you can't. Yeah, don't self-sabotage, right? And think that you can do everything by yourself, because, nobody can. We need other people. We need God, source, whatever you believe in, our ancestors, the universe, whatever you believe in, right? So on and so forth. So I hope that makes sense. And if you need any more insight about that, you know where to find me. You hit your girl up. So that was for you, Aya. And like I said, I'm gonna answer the questions in the order that they're coming in. I do see that we have some new subscribers coming in. Thank you guys for the support, and remain subscribed, because I know that some people think that as if she's only gonna read for me if I subscribe. It doesn't work like that on here. So it's like, don't subscribe and then unsubscribe, because that messes up the algorithm, and then it messes up my channel. So I'd rather you not subscribe at all. If that's the case, just get the reading and keep it moving. Stick around though if you like what you see, you know, because most people come back. All right, so like I said, I'm answering the questions as they come in. So the next question that I see in the queue is Ari. Ari wants to know, you're very, very welcome, Aya. As always, a pleasure. You are my girl, right? And I see True Pharaoh here tapping in. Nice to see you popping up in there. I see Steria. I see all of you guys popping in, okay? I see Alsha. So I will answer the questions as they come in to the best of my ability. I will try my hardest not to accidentally skip anybody. If you do make a payment, let me know in the comment section because that does help a little bit. Because like sometimes I look down or something, I don't see it if it pops up on the on my phone, but I also have it on my computer. So yeah, it's hard to look at two screens and read at the same time. Just saying. So give me a little bit of grace. All right, so this is now for Ari. Does my future spouse watch tarot readings? That's an interesting question. One more shuffle. They might. We do have the Queen of Cups, which is a yes card. Maybe somebody around them also watched them, so like now they're intrigued by them, maybe like a mother figure or something like that. Or maybe you inspired them. Like if you know this person, maybe you've inspired them to get into it. Or if you haven't met this person yet, maybe you'll be like, oh yes, I'm into tarot, and they're gonna be like, oh, what the fuck is that? I don't know how I feel about it, and they're gonna like it, and they're gonna be like, oh, this is kind of cool. I don't know, I'm getting something possibly like that. But let's get a actual card out to see. Ari's future spouse watch tarot. I'm getting yes. Showing up as a Knight of Pentacles. I feel like this person, like they might have like apprehensions about it at first or something, or they had apprehensions about it. They already watch it and they're like, you know, I'm not sure about it. And then they get into it and they're like, you know, yeah, another yes card, Queen of Swords. So they might have gotten in their head about it, like, I'm not sure if I should watch that. Yeah, defensiveness, Nine of Wands here. So like, it might be one of those kind of things where like they have been intrigued by it, but like, you know, maybe told themselves, maybe I shouldn't watch that, you know, for whatever reasons, maybe like religious reasons or something like that. And then they were, you know, somebody saying in their family, oh, you shouldn't watch that stuff, blah, blah, blah. And then they're like, you know what, well, I'm kind of intrigued by it. I'm going to watch it. So I'm getting a yes. No, not sure if that makes any sense. But that's what I picked up from. But yeah, let's see. That's not to miss anybody. To the next. All right, so Lauren, waiting so patiently. Thank you for your patience. Lauren wants to know, is her Scorpio guy, Danny, coming back? First, most accurate message. Try to stick to the bottom so that way. Getting a yes. Getting a yes. One second. Just trying to make sure that I don't miss anybody. Okay. I'm getting a yes. I don't know what your connection was with this, like how strong it was with this person. Like if you guys were like ever like married or had kids together or something like that, or you talked about it, but they're showing up as a King of Pentacles. So that's somebody who's an earth sign possibly, and or this person wants to provide a sense of security. Like they're very, very reliable in terms of like finances and stuff. They really care about a family dynamic, because we also have the Ten of Cups here with it. And that's why I was saying that there might have been marriage involved, or at least like the talk of it, possibly. So this is big time yes energy. Like they not only, you know, are they really thinking about coming back, but like they want to come in with a stable offer. Now I will say this: either you're defensive or this person's gonna be really, really fighting for you. Seven of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Top of the deck we have Three of Cups. So yeah, they want to come back into reunion with you. I think that they realize, like, without you in their life, that they go through a lot of hardships. Five of Pentacles in the middle of the deck. Like, they're realizing, like, you know, this person brought a lot of joy in my life, and why did I screw that up? Like, what can I do to, you know, to reconnect? So it does look like a yes. Now keep in mind you're a reader too, so you know that, you know, it's all about free will. It's all about energy. So right now at this time, it does look like this person wants to come back, but at the same time, are they going to do what they need to do to come back, right? You know, if they get in their head and then they say, oh, yeah, I don't know. If they're wishy-washy with it, then they might not. But at this exact time, it seems like it's a yes, that they might want to work on something with you. So I do hope that that makes sense. Oh, you did comment. Let's see. Got you. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. There we go. See, okay, so I did pick up on that. Okay, that makes sense then. You're very, very welcome, and thank you. I'm gonna actually make sure I subscribe to you after this too, because I always love to support other readers. You know, so thank you for the support and being here, and I'm happy that it resonated. So I'm gonna move on to the next person. I see Elpidia says hi, welcome back. I remember you. We have Aisha here. Was don't know if it's Fatima or Fatima, but you know, whether it's pronounced right or wrong is besides the point, because like I'm reading the energy itself. Ahmad interested in before I met Zaid. Welcome to the channel. Great to see you here. I hope that the message ends up resonating and that you decide, if you haven't done so, to subscribe. All right, so I'm getting a yes. There might have been a sense of interest at some point. I'm getting a yes. We have the Nine of Cups, Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck, and then top of the deck we have the Seven of Wands. And then the Wheel of Fortune. So I'm kind of getting that somebody might have been like trying to fight the connection or something, and then realized, okay, I can't really fight it anymore. I see this as wish fulfillment. So it's put that person in a position where now they want to pursue. I don't know if this person has done this already or not, but this is what I'm kind of getting. I'm hoping it makes sense, because it's a little bit confused. Like the question, I'm trying to like make sure I understood the question, because I don't know if you're Fatima or like, I'm a little bit confused. But I'm hoping that I've read the question the right way. Nonetheless, like it's a yes. It's just I hope that I'm understanding who's who within the connection. Not reading. Yeah. Your friend. Okay, that's why. Got it. Okay, that makes more sense. Because I'm like, I don't think this is you. I feel like this is somebody else. Okay. So let me just look at that. From him or just her? It's confusing. Not my friend. That's what I felt like. I didn't feel like it was like you. I was like, So nonetheless, it's I'm getting a yes. Like somebody wanted to make a love offer of some sort. but they were trying to fight it, is what I'm getting. Because we had the strength card underneath that Page of Cups. So, like, you know, maybe they wanted to make a date offer or something, but they were in their head about it. Like, it's something weird like that. But they like this person, your friend, I guess. I guess they like your friend, and it's like they're just trying to figure out how to say what they want to say. If that makes any sense. I'm hoping that you get what I'm saying. I'm getting that it was the other person that was interested in your friend. That's what I'm getting. But yeah. Oh, and that's why you're asking me that. That's so weird. Oh. Yeah, so yeah, that's why I feel confused. Because I'm like, I can't figure it out. So yeah, that makes sense. Like, this person tries to fight that connection, and I guess the reason why is because they have an interest in you too, and that's why you said it's messed up. Because I'm like, because I feel messed up. I'm like, I can't for the life of me fully understand. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. Okay, let me just ask one more question. Was the friend also interested in Zaid? Yeah, see, I feel like they had an interest in each other. Oh boy. Yeah, you gotta be careful with that, because like, it's almost like, okay, so this person might have made a proposal towards you, but then they have an interest in the other person. This person might have an interest in them. You're gonna have to watch them, is what I'm kind of getting. So just be careful with that. It doesn't sit well with me. It's making me like spiral in my head. So I can see why you're confused too. I don't like it. I don't like that energy. So just be very, very mindful. Definitely use your discernment. And I can see why you decided to ask that question, because you're like, something don't seem right. Yeah. Use your intuition on that, because that don't seem right to me either. Like, that just, yeah. I don't like it. So something seems amiss there. And yeah, you're gonna have to use your intuition, of course, but if it feels off, there's a reason why. So you have to watch them, because something, I don't like it. Don't like it. All right, so I hope that made sense, and I hope that you found it helpful, love, and thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing as well. So I'm gonna move on to Sideria. Welcome back, girl. All right, so this Jay think of me and followed me out of nowhere a while ago. We weren't lovers, but we were close to being. Okay. Yeah, he does. The Empress. You showed up as an Empress. Big time yes card. This person, my phone went off as soon as I said that. This person sees you as somebody who they feel they can grow with. And the thing is, they see, okay, a couple of things. They see you as somebody who's very beautiful, accomplished, has their shit together. They really look at you in a really high positive light. But I also feel like they're like, how can I put it? They might have unfollowed you because they know that they're not where they need to even be in your presence, if that makes any sense. Like, and I'm not just blowing smoke either. This is what they think. This is how they feel. They look at you as somebody, they're like, I'm showing up as a fucking page, like a child. You know what I mean? A teenager at most, in terms of energy, and this person showed up as a goddamn Empress. This is the most powerful female energy of the deck. So it's like, I'm a page, she's a damn Empress. What am I supposed to do? I can't compete with that. But they want partnership. Two of Cups. Like, they want something with you, but at the same time, it's like they know that they're not where they need to be. And I think that when they see how, I'm getting intimidation. Like, they're intimidated of where you're at, and they're like, I can't compete with that. It shouldn't be a competition with lovers anyway, but there's people who are like that, you know, especially not for nothing. Sorry for the guys who are on here who, you know, get offended. But when a man is with or dealing with a person or wants to pursue a woman who is doing, by, you know, societal standards, better than them, more money, a better career, whatever, they get intimidated, and then they don't know how to act. So jealousy and things like that happen. I've been in that type of relationship more than once. I'm not just, you know, blowing smoke. This is definitely a thing. It happens. So if that's where their mind is at, then I get it. It's like they look at you like, wow, this is somebody who I can definitely build with, Four of Wands. But do I have what the hell I need to offer to solidify that type of thing? They don't think they can. That's a them problem. That's not a you problem. I hope that makes sense because that's what I'm picking up on. So hopefully that made sense and you know resonated with that if you're still here because you didn't. I don't think you responded in the comment section. I don't see your name. Oh no, so you are still here. Okay, just wanted to make sure because I was gonna make like a mental note of a timestamp if you didn't see it. But yeah, so I hope that makes sense. They definitely see like that connection and they feel it too, but I don't think that they're ready or feel that they're ready to pursue something like not something because you're not a thing, but you're someone like you. They're like, okay, am I where I need to be in my life to be with somebody like that of that stature? Not quite. That's in their head. Like I said, you probably don't look at it like that. You're probably like, no, everything's fine. Like we cool. Like like I might have this and that, but I still look at you as somebody who I can see, pursuing something, and then but as a man, they're like, yeah, they feel like less than is what I'm getting. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that it resonates. I'm going to move on to the next person. All right, so Alpedia, you are the next person with a question that's a yes or no. I did see somebody else here like with a more philosophical question. I might entertain that question shortly, but I want to make sure I answer these questions that are coming out first. What do you think is the meaning of life? That's an interesting question for sure. To be or not to be, that is the question. Okay. Ooh, I'm getting a yes. But I'm also getting, especially with this particular card, we have the Emperor here. So I like that. Not only is it a yes card, but I'm also getting that like, because it's a person of authority who has to make this decision. I'm getting that a person of authority might have been kind of given a lot of push and pull for a bit when it comes to this. Like I feel like this has been like something that's been weighing heavy on you. Like really heavy. But it does feel like it couldn't possibly be a positive thing. Now, I will also say, I heard red tape. So if for some reason, and I know you're asking me a specific question in terms of a date, if for some reason this doesn't happen the way that I initially have picked up on, they might want you to do some type of reevaluating of some sort. Like let's say if, how can I put it? Because you're doing an oral exam. So let's say if you're off by just like, a couple of points on something, they might like be like, okay, revise it and then represent it is what I'm getting. It's interesting. Like this person, they want to see you do good. It's just that, and like I said, there might have been a lot of push and pull of some sort that has been kind of contributing to why it feels like, I heard the word delayed. I don't know if there's been some delays when it comes to like pursuing your doctorate, but it does seem like if that is the case, like this person, they want to see you like do well, and they might tell you to revise something or something like that and then give you another chance. Like I'm getting something like that. So if it's not on that exact date, it might be like, okay, come back like in a week or two and then do it again or something. I don't know, it's weird. It could be your supervisor because it's an emperor, so that's a person of stature, that's a person of a higher you know, authoritative figure, basically. I'm getting something like that. Yeah, it's like, just because like now we're getting options. It's like, it's very interesting. It's like you guys, there's a push and pull with you and this supervisor, apparently. Let me know if this makes sense. But like there's like a push and pull. But it's like this person, they push you because they see something in you, is what I'm picking up on. But it weighs on you, like maybe even emotionally and mentally, because you're like, God damn, like, can I just get an answer? Like, what do you want from me? What do you want from my life? But they do it because they wanna see you win, and they want to strengthen you, is what I'm getting. Let me know if this makes sense. Let me know if this makes sense. That's what it is. Okay. Like that's why I keep picking up on push and pull. Like I feel like there's like moving parts here that make it like I can't give you a straight yes or no. It's like I feel like somebody involved in this whole thing is going to be the one. Like, let's say if they initially say no, then they're going to be like at that date. Then there's going to be like another time for you to be able to represent yourself and do this exam, and then that's when it's going to happen. I'm getting something like that. And I also was picking up on like this sense of just like, God damn, like when is it going to happen? Like I feel the urgency. But that's what I'm getting. But things are gonna, I feel like things will work out and balance out. Even if it's not on that exact date, it's going to work out in the long run. And I know that may not be what you wanted to like hear, but that's what I'm picking up on. I hope that makes sense. But that's what I got for you. Thank you, love. And good luck. I actually hope that it works out on the 15th. Let me know. If it does, obviously that would be the best thing possible, right? The best possible outcome. But I just want you to be prepared just in case, so that you don't, feel, disappointed if it doesn't. All right, so we're gonna move on now to our Arcana. Okay, so Arcana wants to know, and welcome back, I've seen you here before. Wants to know if I said that right. If they love them. I'm getting a no. I feel like this person, I don't know if it's because of something from their past or if they're just in their head, but there's a blockage there. Like there's something that's keeping them from allowing love in. It's not a you thing. I think it's more something internal, because like I'm getting like this person might have been through like betrayals or pain or something like that. Abandonment issues is what I'm picking up on. So it kind of caused them to become very stoic and head over heart, making a lot of head over heart decisions. They care more about protecting themselves in terms of their emotions versus allowing love in, is what I'm kind of getting. I also feel like this person, they might be kind of like getting like needy. Like this person, I'm getting codependent. Like this person, they kind of go towards people who they feel will kind of feed into that and they know that they have nothing to give emotionally, which is fucked up, because like that's not a good thing to do to a person, because we've got the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse, and then the middle of, or the bottom of the deck, we have Eight of Cups, which is the person who walks away all the time. They just abandon ship and just walk away from things. Middle of the deck is the Ten of Swords. It's all about pain and endings and betrayals. Top of the deck we have the Queen of Swords. So it's like that's somebody who's like always in their thoughts rather than their feelings. This is somebody who's very cold. I don't like how this person is making me feel. So that might be why you're here. It's like this person, they might present as if they, have something to offer, and then as soon as like, you get close to them, then they get what they want out of you and they leave, which is not right. So I would strongly suggest, if that's how they move, you need to probably remove that person, because that's not positive energy to have around you. Yeah, it didn't make me feel good at all. So if that's how I'm feeling just reading for you, then that's probably how you've been feeling too. Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do for yourself, because that didn't make me feel good. Yeah, see, that makes sense. Like, it's like that whole, like, broken people break people, they bleed onto everybody else because they haven't done their work, they haven't healed. And I'm getting that right now. Is like this person, they're hurting and they're hurting other people in the process. If they're not doing their inner work, then this is what they're going to keep doing to other people. They're going to leave a trail of broken hearts everywhere. Don't let that person be you. Okay, is what I'm getting there. So, I hope that resonates, and I hope that you found it helpful. I know that, naturally we always want like the more positive readings, but I'm a very honest reader on here, and I'm not going to sugarcoat things and, sell you a hope and a dream. I don't do that on here. I care about making sure that you get the most accurate, meaningful, reading possible, so that way you can do what you need to do for yourself and make the best decision for yourself. So just use your discernment. If this is something that you've been picking up on too, this is just verification of what you already know. So go from there and do what you need to do. Okay. So I hope that was helpful. I'm gonna move on to the next reading. I see Princess is here. I don't know if you're still here or if you ended up leaving a question. Yes, you did. I see it. See, this is why I have to start all the way from the beginning and keep on scrolling down. This is why I do it this way. And then I have to go over here for clarifications and things like that when I can. All right, so I do see Princess was asking if Evelyn, or I guess your name is Evelyn. Sorry, Evelyn does. I think that's what you're asking me or saying. Evelyn, does Tez miss me? Does Tez miss me? Hope you're still here, Evelyn, Princess. And hi to those of you guys who are here. I'm just, like I said, I'm reading through the questions in the order that I received them. So I hope that I didn't miss anybody or anything like that. I'm going as quickly as I can, so please bear with me. All right, so let's look at the surrounding energy. I'm getting that this person does miss you. I feel like this person is trying to figure out how to take a leap of faith towards you, to pursue you romantically. I think they've been through a lot of stuff since you guys haven't been together, and now they're just they might want to come up with like an apology or something like that, or a very small gesture, maybe like, a dinner date, or go out for like happy hour or something like that, to just kind of, I heard clear the air. That's what I just heard. They might want to clear the air about something, that something might be how they actually feel about you, and they're just trying to find that sense of bravery within themselves to do it. I think, again, this person, they've been going through some karmic lessons since you guys, are no longer together, and they're all in their head about this. They realize, like, damn, I really fucked up here, is what I'm getting. So yeah, they do miss you, and they're just trying to figure out how do they go about coming back around. They don't want to, also just heard the word stir the pot. Like, let's say if, it went really poorly the first time, that things didn't work out or whatever, and, you guys are not on the best of terms, they're like, okay, well, I don't want to come back and like fuck up things for me and this person. So I have to tread lightly here. Like, how do I come with a small enough gesture where it's kind of safe, whether it's an apology or saying, hey, let's go out for drinks, like, oh, just, hey, how you been? Like, you might get like a text message or something like that. I'm getting something like that. This person's just plotting almost, like, of how they can come back around. I hope that makes sense. I hope it's helpful. So I'm gonna move on now to, let's see, we have P here. So Prab wants to know, are they going to see Mark again? Great, I'm happy to see you're still here. Getting yes. If it's a, I'm getting yes. I'm not sure, like, what the premise will be. I don't know if they're gonna just, like, say something really positive to you or something, or they want to make some type of offer, like, hey, let's go out to do this, let's go out to do that. I'm getting something like that. We have the Page of Pentacles here, but like they definitely want to like try to say something or do something that's going to, like, getting a message, I'm sorry, bear with me. Yeah, I'm getting something of like some type of monetary value type of thing. So it might be like a date. Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of that. Yeah. Like, I'm getting all Pentacles here. Now, I will say this. If this person were to come back around, if you ever felt like this person was like a little wishy-washy with their energy, like you can't figure them out type of thing, just make sure that you keep that in the back of your mind, because like when they come and present themselves, they might present themselves in a way where it seems like it's solid. It's like, okay, yeah, everything seems great, cool. But if you've ever felt a little bit amiss about this person, like says something seems off, there might be a reason for that. So definitely, like, because I'm picking up on something like that, possibly just use your intuition with that, because you don't want anybody coming in with like fake offers and things like that and acting like they, they're a solid stand-up person, and then they're not, you know what I mean? Like, if they've ever like kind of left you on red, or ghosted you and those kind of things, like, remember that history can repeat itself. So if that's a pattern that you've noticed, just don't forget about that. Keep it in the back of your mind, is what I just picked up on. They wanted me to say that, so I'm just letting you know. Got you. Okay. So yeah, let me know if that helped and if it resonated. I hope it did. So I'm gonna move on to Irjana. How are you? Another familiar name, and I always love to see you pop back in. And I'm very appreciative of all of you guys for being here, who have showed up and stuck around, being so patient. And those of you who are new, who decided to subscribe, I hope that you guys have been resonating with the readings and enjoying them. And definitely check out the channel. I just did a reading prior to this, and it was a self-love and self-care reading, and there was a lot of important messages in that. You might resonate with it, so you definitely might want to check that out. All right, so Irjana, I am getting a yes. We have Page of Swords. I don't know if you've been like looking for a new job or something like that, or doing some research about something, but what is this? That flew out of the deck. Yeah, I don't know if it's about work, but if it is about work, I'm getting that, there might be some type of offer coming in, something new. Not a job. Okay. Well, we do have Ace of Wands here. So there's something that, not sure exactly where they're going with this, but I'm gonna probably just clarify, because this card came out with, like, I got the Page of Swords, and then this came out. Ace of Wands. So there's some type of new beginning of some sort. Not sure what it is. But you know, the Ace of Wands represents new beginnings and good news with usually within money matters. You're saying it's not about career and finance, but it could be maybe like new relationship, or just something that you've been maybe thinking about doing that you've been passionate about. It's very interesting. We have the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. Middle of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups, which is about proposals of some sort, usually romantic. And then the Three of Swords on the top of the deck, which is usually about, you know, heartbreak. So it's like this is almost coming after a period of heartbreaks and disappointment. So I'm not sure what this news is, but it seems positive. So if it's not a job, let me just get one more card to clarify those. If it's not about a job, nonetheless, it seems like something really positive. I just don't know what it is. Can't pick up on it. We have the Strength card. So this might be something that for a long time, maybe you had a hard time like going towards. Maybe there's something that you've been wanting to pursue and having a hard time going towards, and now you're finding that sense of strength within yourself to do it. Something along those lines. But they keep showing me work. Eight of Pentacles is on the bottom of the deck. That is so strange. But you're saying it's not about work. So maybe it's something like within your own self that you've been wanting to work on or something. Working out or something. I don't know. But nonetheless, they're letting me know this is all yeses. Like everything is good. It's just I don't know what the news is gonna pertain to. That's like a mystery. Maybe they're purposely sending me like cards where it's like, oh, let her figure that out for herself. Or when it happens, she'll be like, oh, this is what it was about. I don't know. Usually I can pick up on stuff, but this time I couldn't. But whatever it is, good luck in advance because this looks good. I like it. All good cards. So hey, I mean, hey, we're gonna claim it, right? We're gonna be like, okay, babe, whatever it's about, it looks good. So hopefully it's something amazing. So yeah, good luck in advance. And my girl Aya, always on the lookout. That's my girl. All right. So we have Musical Bear. I don't think I've seen your name before. Correct me if I'm wrong on that one though. May I ask if I hope you're still here. You might have left by now, but I'm gonna still answer the question. May I ask if RK has a positive opinion of me? Or maybe I have seen your name. I'm not sure. I usually can remember names. If I see him 47, I said that. Nonetheless, I feel like I did see you now that I'm thinking about it. Does RK have a positive opinion? You're still here, great. Getting a yes. I'm getting a yes. All right, so I don't know like what your relationship with this person is. I don't know if you're like a boss or something like that, like you work together or something. I'm not necessarily picking up on romance, but it could be that. For some reason I keep on picking up on it possibly being work related. If it's work related, I feel like this person looks at you as somebody who could be a great like asset and teacher and help people. If this is more about romance, then I feel like this person feels like they look at you as somebody who they can build and grow with. They feel like your core values align with each other, which allows them to feel a sense of emotional closeness with you. But they also feel a sense of passion. So like this is very positive. Like I feel like this is somebody like they look at you as somebody who they can move forward in a new direction with. Like I said, like if it's more like a work related thing, they're like, whoa, yeah, I want to move on with this person like towards something new when it comes to building a new foundation. Basically, like this person brings something to the table that can definitely be a great asset is what I'm picking up on. So really good energy. But they look at you as somebody who's like a teacher or something. Let me know if that makes any sense. Somebody who's like gonna be like a supervisor, or hold like I'm getting, if this is work related, you might like do stuff for like, I don't know, seminars and stuff and workshops or something like that. I don't know why they're telling me that. But like if it's not about work, then like I said, it's more that you guys have very, very similar common core values, and this person is like, wow, I really like this person. I see something with this person. Let me know if it makes sense or if it resonates. But that's what I picked up on. Very interesting. Because I was picking up on more than one thing, so it was hard for me to tell if it was like more romantic or if it was like work related or something. But I do like the energy I saw there. Definitely looking up to you in a positive way. And I see my girl Queen is here. What's up, girl? All right, so I'm gonna move on down the line and see who's here. Who I didn't answer for yet. Let's see. See, Monique is here. Hey, Monique. All right. Hopefully, Monique is still here. One of my day ones as well, who's been rocking with your girl for a bit. So she always pops up, and I'm always grateful for that. All right, Monique, I hope you're still here. All right, did Monique ever consider her a friend? Clearest and most accurate message. You're very, very welcome. So it was work related. Okay, see, like I was like, I feel like it's work related. That's what I'm picking up on. So it looks good. Hey, Monique. All right, let's see. All right, so it's weird. This person is weird, okay? This person, Megan, is weird. And let me explain why. Because we have the Knight of Wands, which is technically a yes card. And this is exactly why I do not believe in just reading yes and no's off of tarot cards. It's a yes card, but look at the energy underneath. No. Middle of the deck. No. And top of the deck. Yes. But look at the energy of each of those cards. So the Knight of Wands represents passion, but it also could represent hastiness and moving very, very quickly. So this might be a person who, like, they go towards people and then they get what they want and they leave. Very hasty, very quick moving energy, right? And then it leaves you feeling like this. Like, what the fuck? What did I do? And then, yeah, in your head, excuse me, 7 of Cups, all up in your own head, like, okay, like, did I do something wrong? They might be manipulative, like emotionally or some shit like that. Or they do shit behind the scenes, high priestess on the top. And it's like, this person might, and I don't even think this person does it intentionally. That's the thing. It's like they do shit by accident because they probably have some stuff going on within themselves, and then they probably really do look at you as a friend, but then they do shiesty stuff in the background. Like, I don't know what your connection with this person is, like, if that's like how things went or whatever, but this is what I'm picking up on. And it's like I'm getting like manipulation, and it's like, they get what they want out of a person, and then they gravitate towards other people once they get what they want. Especially like if you start like checking them on the shit that they're doing, and you say, hey, I don't feel comfortable with this, or blah blah blah. You address it, and then they play victim. I'm getting that kind of thing, like victimhood. I'm getting something like that. Let me know if that makes sense or if it resonates. But yeah, I'm getting something along those lines. And it makes me uncomfortable, because it's like this person is not necessarily a bad person. It's just they have some shit that they got to work on themselves, and this is how they respond in relationships and friendships and stuff. So I'm getting something like that. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, see, and that's why you can't ever read her energy, because this person, they don't even know what the fuck they want in relationships. Their convoluted way of doing things and thinking causes confusion in their own head, and then they basically project it onto you or any other friends and people that they try to build relationships with, is what I'm kind of picking up on. Yeah, so I'm hoping that made sense, because that's what I picked up on. And I didn't care for that energy too much. So I'm gonna move on to the next one, and I see your Sarah. I believe that's how you say your name. Is here. I hope I said that right. Or your Sarah. Will I get good? Okay. Will I get good Mars in this week's? I'm getting yes. However, there's always a however, right? I'm getting yes. I think you've been doing a lot of studying. You're trying to remain hopeful right now. You're like, okay, try not to get in your head and your emotions and things like that. But the thing is, I'm also getting like, do not. This is what they want me to tell you. It's also kind of dependent on yourself in a way, because if you're the type of person who, like, you beat yourself up, or you like overthink right before exams. I used to do this shit all the time. Like, you might clam up and like can't get the answers. Like, you'll know the confirmation, as my son just literally texted me. I'm gonna say it's a confirmation. The fact that, if you're, let me know if this resonates, if you're the type of person who, when you are about to have exams, you overthink it, especially if it's like one that you're not confident about. You overthink it, and then like when you have the exam, you clam up, you get all up in your head. This is an internal conflict thing. So basically what they want me to tell you is, this looks good, the material. It's just that you don't want to get all up in your own head and cause your own conflicts. Like, when you sit down, you look at that paper, you're like, oh fuck, I know this, but I can't get the answer out. Like, and then you're like, you start drawing a blank because of the fact that you're all up in your head. That's an internal conflict, and I feel like they're just saying, take a breather, don't get all up in your head. You know the answers. Just continue to do whatever studying you need to do. If you know the material, you know it. Nothing to worry about. But don't do yourself a disservice by overthinking, is what I'm getting, because that's going to cause possibly like some type of disconnect between what you happen to know and then taking the actual test. I just started smelling something really, 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 really weird, and I don't know what that smell is. This happens sometimes. It's like, I don't know if this is something that you happen to light at home or something, but like, maybe they're telling me to tell you to do like some aromatherapy while you study, because it smells like, what is that smell? It smells like a herb that I've lit in my house before. It's like, it's not sage, but like, might be a combination of different things, like things that are good for like mental fog. I can't think of them. You might have to like do a little bit of research on that. I know that's a really random thing, but like, I literally just smelled it out of nowhere. My windows are closed, so like there's no reason for me to smell this, and nobody's lighting stuff in my house. So this might be a time, like, if you're having like a little bit of mental fog, do a little bit of aromatherapy to kind of help mellow yourself out or something like that, so that you can kind of release like those tensions within yourself, within your head, the self-doubts and stuff like that. Do a little bit of meditation if you're one of those kind of people who really get worked up right before exams. Let me know if that makes sense. It could be that. I wasn't getting Palo Santo, because I like that all the time. It smells different than that. I cannot seem to figure out what it is. Freck incense could be it. But yeah, if any of you guys have any ideas of what that type of those type of herbs could be, you could even say it in the comment section. We're all friends here. But yeah, I don't know. I can't pick up on exactly what it is, but there are things that you can definitely light for like that type of thing. Mental fog, and debriefing and things like that. Like, it's not like lavender or anything. Like, I would know lavender, Lavender is good for that type of stuff too, but like it's not that, so I'm not sure. But yeah, but I smelled like something very herbal just a moment ago. Now the smell went away that quickly. So thanks Monique. I appreciate that. All right, let's see. Sorry, I got your Sarah already. Let's see. I think I'm pretty much done. I see Melissa here. Hi. Melissa wants to know. Ooh, cedarwood. Nice. So Melissa wants to know, will I get the job offer by Friday? Let's see. I hope for a yes, of course, naturally, but let's see. Yeah, it's so weird how that smell was like so prominent, like very strong, like as if I lit something and now the smell went away completely. So weird. Getting it. Ooh, wow. I'm getting a yes. Got 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. That's about offers. I'm getting a yes, girl. And also, not only am I getting a yes, but like, I'm not sure exactly what the position is. I don't know if it's in the teaching field at all, or like counseling. Getting like teacher, counseling, something with like social stuff. Like maybe like social work or what else am I picking up on? Nonprofit organizations. I don't know what the job is for, but like if it's not things in those fields, what I'm kind of getting is that this is going to be something that's going to definitely align with your moral compass. Like it's going to feel really good. And I just saw that somebody made a payment. Whoever you are, just let me know in the comment section. Somebody made a payment. Because like obviously, like, you know, with real names versus like screen names, I'm not sure who's who, so just let me know. But yeah, so it's giving me a yes. And like I said, I'm not sure what the field is, but I definitely was feeling like it. If it's not the fields that I just mentioned, then at the very least, it's like this is going to be something that's going to align with what it is that you've been wanting to do. It's going to feel good. It's going to feel like you're doing something beneficial. I'm getting like the helping field type of thing, something like that. Let me know if that makes sense. Let me know if it resonates. But in advance, I'm definitely gonna root for you, and I hope that you get that offer for sure. Yeah, so congrats in advance, right? Let's welcome that. Anything positive like that, I always like to, you know, make sure I'm like, yeah, absolutely. All right, so like I said, somebody did make a payment. Let's see something. Oh, okay. It was you. It was you. All right. I just saw who it was now because I was able to look at the whatchamacallit, the thing on here. So now I know who it is for. All right, and you're very welcome, Melissa. Good luck in advance because it looks and feels good. And you know, of course, time is fluid. I feel pretty good about it, but let's say if for some reason it doesn't happen, that just means that whatever's coming towards you in the near future is going to be exactly what you've been looking for. But I do feel like, you know, I specifically did ask about that particular, you know, job that you're inquiring about, and it seems like it's pretty solid. So let's root for that, okay? And yeah, like I said, you're very welcome. Definitely gonna claim that for you. All right, so Queen wants a paid reading for the 5 cards. 1 second. Don't judge, guys. Be like that sometimes. No different than me having a glass of wine. So sometimes, like, I work at a liquor store, so sometimes I get, like, a few nips, and then I debrief for the evening after work and stuff and chill. And sometimes I do it on here. Let's see. So, Queen, is there anything in particular that you wanted to know about? Do you want general, or do you want a particular question? Just let me know and I got you. General? Okay, I got you. All right, let's see. So, got those there. All right. Let me see. How do I want to do this? What am I feeling guided to do at this time? All right. So I'm gonna open up the reading for you with a card from the Shaman's Dream Oracle, which my girl Aya got me, or gifted me, I should say, which was such a pleasant surprise to come home a few weeks ago, and I saw a box and I'm like, who's this from? At first I was a little nervous because it didn't have a name on it. I was like, oh. Excuse me. I was like, what the heck? And then I'm like, oh, that's right. And then when I opened it, I was like, oh, I know exactly who this is from. I was a little nervous at first. It's like one of those kind of like, was it like a package that like has like, anthrax or some shit in it? And it didn't have my last name on it. And I was just like, could it be my creepy ass ex-boyfriend? Who is this? But no, it was a pleasant surprise though. It was a pleasant surprise. So when I opened it and I saw Oracle cards, I was like, oh, okay. I feel so much better now. But no, this is becoming one of my favorite decks I have in my whole collection. I just read on myself earlier with these again. So I've been using them a lot on the channel itself, and then I've been using them on myself too. So let's see. We have Detox, repairing on the bottom of the deck. Detox, repairing the body, mind, and spirit. This is us on the bottom. This came out for me earlier too. So we have 5 people in here and 15 likes. So 515. You might be seeing that number a lot. Yeah. So just really focusing on self-love and self-care. You did happen to pop up in that reading that I did earlier prior to this. So you saw what that reading was about. So you might, if you didn't get to catch it from the beginning, catching it from the beginning might be good. You might see some messages that will resonate with you. We have Beloved, Radical Acceptance is the card that's here for the official card on the spread. So basically really just understanding like that at this time, being able to hone in on, as hard as it may be, understanding that everything, and I know it's so cliche, trust me, I understand, it's so cliche, the whole everything happens for a reason, like nobody wants to keep hearing that shit, but at the same time it's like there is truth to it, and that card came up for me earlier. We have on the bottom of the deck the Farther Gate, bold step forward, being able to understand that sometimes you have to accept things in order to move forward. Number 55 on there adds up to 10, right? Those endings that bring new beginnings, and being able to understand that, wow, Watchers, transpersonal, yeah, this is a part of your personal growth, and understand that the higher ups, whatever you believe in, God, the universe, so on and so forth, your ancestors, they're all there. You're not doing this by yourself. Like, it might feel very, very, complex. It might feel very, very isolating, right? That's a good word to use, isolating. But look, Skybridge, possibility for union. It's kind of hard to read it with the lighting, but the more that you learn to accept things for what they are and then move forward, that's when you start to really see like things coming together, and then you start to be able to say, okay, self, this is what needs to be, done in order for me to move on into these new areas of life and grow. Again, it's not easy. It could be difficult, but the more that you understand these difficult and different complexities of life, that's when you start to really be able to see, again, the forest from the trees. I mentioned it earlier. I felt that energy, and I'm saying it again, seeing the forest from the trees. When you're in situations, you don't always see it for what it is, but when you look in hindsight, you're like, whoa, wow, look, everything's so different. Or when you look at things from like a higher perspective, see the big picture, then you're like, oh, okay, it makes so much more sense now. You're showing up as a Queen of Wands, and ironically, your name is Queen. Queen of Wands energy, confidence, right? Exuding that confidence within yourself when it comes to, this bold new step that you have to take in your life. Okay, so we're going to pull 5 cards for Queen. I'm hoping that the message is making sense so far, because that was just really one card, and that just gave the surrounding energy of that one card. But now we're going to pull from the tarot. All right, so overall energy for Queen. The Tower, yeah. The overall energy is the Tower. And I mean, the Tower is like one of those cards where, people think like it's such a bad card. It's really not. Same thing like with the Devil, right? Like people think it's such a bad card, and it's like, I actually think it's like, I just heard the word beautiful mess, and that's actually a great way to describe it. It's a beautiful mess. It's all the things that needed to happen in your life. Everything is shaken up, and you're like, God damn it, this sucks. What the fuck is this? But you get to be the one to pick up the pieces and move forward. You get to say, okay, well, I'm gonna leave that behind and pick up this, and this is what's gonna come with me, right? Exactly. Rebuilding on a firmer foundation. You nailed it. And when the foundation of which upon you've built things on was already unstable, it's gonna fall eventually anyway. So it's like, now that you understand that concept, you get to pick up the pieces as you will to create something that's more, firm, a firmer foundation, like you just said. You get to rebuild something stronger, more meaningful, and it's going to align with where you are at this part in your life. Hope that makes sense. All right. So what's the incoming energy for Queen? Temperance. I love it. Like, look at also the fact that there's all major arcana showing up so far. The Temperance, finding that sense of peace and balance within your life, right? And also being patient with yourself during this time, right? Because sometimes, again, beating self up and always, knocking self down. I just heard self-doubt, which again kind of goes back to the reading I did before. Understanding that, you're going to feel the sense of like, God damn it, this is hard. And it is, right? But never fold on yourself. You know what I mean? Always understand that you are strong. You are so capable of so many things, right? Your name is Queen for a reason. So it's like, the more that you recognize that element of yourself and who you really are, stand on that shit, man, listen, you're unstoppable, right? So just, make sure that everything that you allow into your life right now falls in alignment with where you're trying to be, and it provides you a sense of that peace and stability and, balance within your life. Harmony, right? Because at the end of the day, it does come down to choices, right? Yeah, I love that word, resilient. Two of Wands here on the bottom of the deck. I don't know if you've been thinking about moving at all, but if moving has been something kind of resting on your mind, moving might be a great thing to do. If it's not physical moving, it could just be moving on from the things that have been making you feel out of balance within yourself. So, let me know which one makes more sense to you. What else? Ooh. Woo, look at you. All girl, you are killing it, okay? We have all major arcana that showed up in the official spread because we have the Empress here. You are really standing on business. Like, you are showing up looking amazing. I'm not just blowing smoke. Like, look at the cards. You went through a lot of shit, and now you're finding peace and harmony in your life, and you're standing up on that shit. You're like, yeah, I got this. Yes, exactly. Onward and upward. I say that all the time. Sitting pretty and doing great things while you're doing it, okay? Yeah, exactly. Celebrate yourself. Celebrate yourself because you are showing up as somebody who's, again, you said it, resilient. You're showing up as somebody who's been through it all. And you're able to, because remember, the Empress is all the queens wrapped up into one. You've seen the financial shit. You've seen feeling a lack of confidence. You've seen feeling emotionally unwell. You've seen things that had to do with your mental health and things like that. Like, you've seen it all, but you've overcome all of it too. So it's like they're letting you know, like, behind the scenes, like, this is what you're about to become. You're pretty much already there. Your name says it all. There's power in a name. That's why, like, when people say, like, oh, I'm a bad bitch and I'm this and I'm like that, like, there's power to words. There's power in the tongue, right? And when we say things like that, we're like, as a celebration. That's not a celebration, in my opinion. I'm sorry. I used to be that chick, like, in the club, like, oh yeah, I'm this. I'm like, oh, bend over, ho. Like, no, motherfucker. Like, no, you better fucking be talking about some, I'm living my life like it's golden. Like, there's power of the tongue. Words are affirmations. Words are spells. Like, the things that we say about ourselves, that's how we portray ourselves. So the more positive things that you speak to yourself, and the more positive things that you're feeding to yourself, like what you listen to, how you literally pick yourself up, that's how you come into that energy. Not by talking about some bend over hoe. Like, what the fuck? Hands on your knees. What? Like, what? You know what I mean? Like, nah, get that ratchet shit out of here. No judgment. I'm just saying. Like, I was like that too. Popping splits in the club. Like, guys, y'all don't know. I'm a teacher now, but let me tell you, if there was camera phones like how they out now and all that shit, oh man, I lost my job a long motherfucking time ago. But the point of the matter is, it's about how we talk about ourselves. It's about how we present ourselves. And the more that you present yourself in a positive light, that's what you exude. That's what you're gonna get back, and that's what you've been doing. All right. Tell us more for my girl. Now, I will say this though. I'm gonna backtrack just a tiny bit. And this doesn't necessarily have anything to do with my girl's reading, but I know I was just talking shit about the ratchet music, but there ain't nothing wrong with, getting your sacral chakra in balance by doing a little bit of twerking sometimes at home by yourself. But you don't need to be on camera doing that shit in the club and showing your pussy and your ass. I'm just saying. All right, back to the reading. I'm just saying, no judgment, but a little tiny bit. Like, we listen, but we don't judge. Maybe a little bit. No, let me stop. All right, I love y'all. And I love the fact that you guys, entertain my shenanigans on here. You guys are the best. Some more for my girl. I like that. All right, so we have for the advice there, they have the Eight of Wands here, which is about taking action, fast-moving energy. Very nice. I love that for you. Really taking action towards the things that you're passionate about. Fast-moving energy. I did say before, I don't know if moving has been something on your mind lately, but if it is, there's some confirmations that they're like, saying, yeah, this is the time to do that. If the where you're at in your life right now, whether it's physically or metaphysically, is not where you want to be, this is a time of acceptance and understanding that this is just not it anymore. for you, and it's okay. Yeah, making some decisions here. Now you're showing up as a Queen of Swords, making some decisions that you have to cut those things out that no longer serve you, making those right decisions and those judgment calls to be able to discern and know, okay, these are the things that work for me, these are the things that don't, is what I'm kind of getting here. Yeah. And remember, you said resilience before, but there it goes, resilience with this Nine of Wands here. Very resilient, right? You've been through a lot of stuff, and they're like, like, look, we see all of your efforts. You're definitely approaching like this transformative time of life, right? Moving forward past these things, and they're like, we see it. You're approaching those endings closer and closer than you think. Remember, before the nine, or sorry, before the 10 is the nine. The 10 of Wands is the ending of it. You're right there at the cusp. You're right there. So just know that they see all of that hard work, and it's gonna pay off. It's just a matter of keeping your faith alive and keep on doing it. And there's going to be a lot of stability coming towards you. So if any of this has to do for instance with finances at all, just throwing that out there, they're letting you know, like, it's going to get better. I'm also getting, I don't know if you've been thinking about working like on a business or something like that, or anything when it comes to career, but they're basically saying like this could be a good time to like start looking into that more. If there's something you've been interested in, do it, go for it, is kind of what I'm getting. Let's get one last card, like the outcome. Thank you. All right, we got the King of Cups. So this is definitely still like a time of like healing in some areas of your life. Yeah, maybe healing from the past. I don't know if it has to do with like parents or anything like that, but something from the past that you might still be working on healing. I'm not sure if there's somebody in your past, like especially if you were like when you were a kid, if there was somebody who was like emotionally unavailable or something like that, that might have caused you some anxieties and fears, Nine of Swords here. But I am getting that, working on that healing process. Yeah, we have Nine of Wands here again. If that resonates, I don't know if it was a father figure or if they're just saying in general, like, that emotional unavailability, like they really want you to not focus too much on that and keep on, doing that extra work, and just clarify King of Cups. Yeah, like don't let your emotions deceive you. Like if there were people who like fucked with your emotions at any point in time in the past, they're basically just saying like, that emotional like manipulative energy, you know who or what this is. Don't allow for that anymore. Yeah, there might have been somebody who was like a little bit manipulative, played on your heartstrings and stuff. This could be a time of transmutation, taking those things that happened in the past that might have made you feel a bit stagnant, and work on transmuting, remove those blockages. Yeah, it could be about a partnership of some sort. Don't know if it was romantic or not. I didn't pick up on romance, but it could be romance. Or it could be, it could be both. It could be something in the family dynamic, maybe a father figure or something, or a male figure who you really trusted. It could be romance, but nonetheless, whatever this partnership was, just knowing, like, letting go of that and transmuting that energy. Yeah, closing that cycle out with the World here in the middle of the deck. So, all right, Queen. I hope that message was helpful. I hope that it resonated. And thank you for trusting me with your energy. Thank you for being one of my day ones, because you know that I always appreciate you guys for being here and continuing to support the channel and support me. You guys are amazing. So, yeah, I don't think there's anybody else here. I think that was it. And if that's the case, I'm about to go eat because I'm fucking starving. Only ate once today, so I gotta eat something. But yeah, I think that's everybody. Yeah, and you're very, very welcome. So I think that I am going to pull one quick message, and this is just like for the collective, maybe two messages for the collective, and that'll be the end. Um, all right. So I am going to pull a card. Girl, I'm so done. I mean, I love me some cheese too. um, hey M Grace, how are you? What's your question? I'll shuffle real quick, and then I'll answer your question, and I'll right after I'll do the collective message, and then that'll be the end. But yes, girl, balance exactly. Just like I had a bag of chips at work yesterday, and then I did yoga right after. Balance. With the students, we did, what was it? Was it Pokemon yoga yesterday? Yeah, it was Pokemon yoga. It was actually really fun. A few weeks ago, I couldn't even do some of those positions, and I could do them. I'm like, wow, my hips really opened up. Because we've been doing it like every day. I'm great, thank you. So, what's your question, my babes? Okay. Yes, so far. All right, so let's pull an actual card and see what comes out. I will say, based on the card that showed up on the bottom of the deck, it was the Nine of Pentacles, which is like somebody who's like really like independent, single, doing their thing. I feel like that's how they view you. They're like, oh, like kind of spark their or pique their attention type thing and their interest. But let's see. Yeah, they were flirting with you. Yes, they were. They were flirting with you. They're plotting. They're trying to figure out how to get closer to you. They like you. I might pull one more card for you just in case though, because these are all major arcana that showed up. We got the Star, Justice, and the World. So I don't know if like they got out of something recently or something. So I'm almost getting like, and I hope this isn't the case. I hope it wasn't like. I hope it's not like they're playing the field type of thing. But I'm just gonna get one more card just to kind of see what I can pick up on, because they definitely were flirting with you. They like you, but just want to make sure their intentions are good, Yeah, I feel like they got out of something and they're kind of like, ooh, I'm gonna try my luck. So I will say just be a little bit mindful of that, because like, while yeah, they like you and they are flirting, I don't know like if they got out something recent, or if like they still have somebody like kind of in their energy, on their mind type of thing. So just me, just be, mindful, right? Like if they're trying to move too quickly and things like that, there could be a reason why, right? Like they could be on, the on the field, so to speak, and you don't want to open up too much to somebody who might not have your best interest, if that makes any sense. I hope that makes sense. So just use your, for the car horn out there. So that's confirmation. They're saying, proceed with caution, almost like not not a dub, just just be mindful. Like, okay, what are their intentions? Maybe ask probing questions like, hey, so when was your last relationship? Why did it end? What do you want right now? I like that. Be mindful, beat them up. Exactly. I love that. Exactly. You nailed that one. You get where I'm going with this. So yeah, that's what I'm picking up on. So I hope that was helpful. And yeah, and just have fun, have fun with it. Nothing wrong with it, pick their brain a little bit, see what the hell's going on with their energy and stuff like that, and then go from there. So now I am going to pull a card from the energy deck, and then I think that's it, because yeah, I think that's it. Pull a card for the collective. Those of you who are still here, or who end up watching later. Last message to wrap everything up. I hope that you guys enjoyed these messages, got something out of it. Love and light. Yes, that's one of my favorite things to say. Love and light your way too, baby. So the card that came out for you guys is 7th Chakra, Archangel Uriel. So that is all about the crown chakra. You guys are working on being more, how can I put it, in total alignment with self, which is amazing. I love that. And we also have on the bottom, third chakra, Archangel Camiel here. So that is the that is giving me the solar plexus. What are you doing? She's like walking around all over the place. Hi, mama. Goddess of the moon, which is about could be about like kind of surrendering fear. I'm also getting moon magic, maybe using the moon cycles to work on manifestations and or releasing. I'm getting, and another chakra card. Interesting. I will also say like the archangels are definitely like looking out for you guys. We have 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel here, throat chakra energy. So it's almost like, speaking, the things that you want into existence, the things that you want to kind of work on, right? Things you want to release, things that you want to welcome in. So the more connected you are to source, I'm getting that the more connected that you are, the more likely that it is that you can bring those things in. And the same thing when it comes to letting things go. Sometimes, we have a hard time with releasing things from the past, or old ways of thinking, old patterns, so on and so forth. And, we might struggle with that sense of surrender. This might be a time to rely more on source to be able to do that. And that happens through meditation, through prayer, so on and so forth. So the more that you feel connected to whatever you believe in, the more likely that it is that you can actually have that happen. When I split the deck, we have, or this other deck I'm about to use, we have fulfillment here, along with flexibility. So this is a time also of understanding that during this time, it will be very important for you to be adaptable. Being, stagnant or rigid right now, that's not going to help you when it comes to reaching your best potential, your fullest potential, the things that you really want at this time. So just keep that in mind. We're going to pull one card from here, and that'll be the end of this reading. And I hope that those of you who did get a reading tonight resonated with it. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for being here. Definitely enjoyed delivering these messages to you guys. And I greatly appreciate all of you guys for being here. For those of you who were here and you're newer, thank you for hitting that subscribe button, because I know that some people said that they hit that subscribe button, and if you haven't done so already, you're still here, do so. Also hit that notification bell so you know when I go on, because I'm going to be doing this a lot more frequently. I'm really working on a schedule or something. I'm really trying to get there, because I was doing pretty good for a bit and then I kind of fell off, so I want to get back to where I was at with you guys. Yeah, flexibility is here again. This is not a time to be rigid. This is a time to be, adaptable. So it's, yeah. All right. So I'm getting, I got more than one message from this card, and then let me explain why. We have power, and it came out in the reverse. I'm getting that you guys have got to call back your power. That I'm getting that as part of the message, but for others of you, I'm also getting, and it might be, both messages for some. Calling back your own power when it comes to the people and situations around you, right? Being able to acknowledge the fact that, I have a lot more control of these situations than I give myself credit for. That whole, saying things like, oh, I can't do this and I can't do that. Try to get that out of your vocabulary. Harder than it seems. Trust me, I know, because I feel the same way. But I feel like this is a time to regain your power. I'm also getting knowing how to discern when it is time to discern. Rewind. I'm also getting this is a time to discern when it is appropriate to surrender power to source, meaning understanding when there are parts of the situations that you in your life and things like that you can work on and control, where free will is at play, whereas there's times where letting go of control is also very, very acceptable and understandable, because there's certain things we can't do on our own, and being able to rely on source, God, whatever you believe in, the universe, your ancestors, so on and so forth, ascended masters, so on and so forth, to be able to be the ones to help you during these trying times when they approach, knowing the difference, right? So with that said, I hope that let me see what's on the bottom of the deck first before I say this. Yeah. So take action where necessary, right? Bottom of the deck here. The times where it's appropriate to do so. You'll have to use your discernment there. Be open to change, with openness here. Be open to change, welcoming in the changes. And on this card, it's hard to see it in this lighting, but there's like constellations, and we have the moon here again. We saw moon energy earlier, so this might be a time to do moon magic, stargazing, things like that, in order to understand and really connect with the fact that there's so much stuff outside of us, this physical vessel that we possess. Understanding that this is a time to know that there's something beyond this, the 3D, and connect with that. Be open to change, be open to success, be open to wealth, happiness, be open to growth and expansion, be open to the fact that this is a time to connect with something outside of yourself. And gateway here in the middle of the deck. It's giving me miracles. There is actually a card that says miracles in this deck, but it's giving me that. There's a unicorn on here, and I think unicorns are pretty fucking miraculous. They're awesome. I love unicorns. So, you are a miracle. We are a miracle. Everything that we do is miraculous. The breath that we take, the fact that our hearts beat, the blood pumping through our veins. We are a fucking walking miracle. Everything we do, every breath that we take, every word we speak, every life that we touch. Don't ever forget the prominence that you have in the lives that you come across. Don't ever think that you're minuscule. Don't ever think that you're this, because you are a part of the bigger picture. You are a part of God's plan, every single one of you, or whatever you believe in. You're a part of the universe. God lives within you, within all of us. So shine that light, be amazing, and do something worthwhile with your life. Do something different. This is the year of shedding. This is the year of releasing. The more that you release the negative shit, the more that you're able to welcome in the positive things that, you know, you've been wanting to manifest. And then put yourself out there to this world and make some differences. That's what I picked up on that last message. So, well, it got a little bit campy at the end. I have my moments on here. All right. So, with all that said, I love you guys so much. And yeah, like I said, thank you for the continued support. And for those of you who are new, thank you for being here. I appreciate every single one of you guys, and everybody who ended up getting a reading tonight. I hope that it resonated. I hope that was helpful. I hope that, you know, you guys keep on visiting this channel and helping it grow, because, you know, we're all connected here, and, you know, we're all just doing this together. So that's why I'm so grateful for you guys as I work on this part of my journey, this journey of being a healer and a helper. And yeah, so I love y'all. And until next time, you guys have a great night.